What's going on, guys? WorldWideChels back again with another video for you guys. I hope you're all having a lovely day / evening. As always, I give you guys the latest Chelsea news in the last 12 hours. News in, news out. This video here will be mainly about Kai Havertz at Chelsea. Many people saying deal done, confirmed. It's not done. We're getting there. It's very close, but it's not done yet. I don't lie to you guys, of course. So guys, I've been asking for about 300 to 500 likes. Let's try push this video up to 600 likes. If you enjoy my content, smash that like button. It helps out this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. As always, it's free, man. So help me out if you can, of course. So the first thing I'm going to speak about is Kai Havertz. We want reports from Fabrizio Romano, Christian Falk for these type of news, of course. We're getting a few Mirror, Standard, etc. But now it's time for the real news. It came out last night and then we had some this morning. Christian Falk has come out and said talks between the two clubs, Bayer Leverkusen and Chelsea, started in the middle of last week. Kai Havertz will become the most expensive German player of all time. Other reports came out after that saying that the package deal for the transfer fee and the wages will come up to £200 million. That's crazy, because that means Kai Havertz will be getting a crazy amount of money in his salary, way more than Timo Werner, which wouldn't make sense. So personally, I do not believe it. I'm going to wait for a few more reports to come out from actual journalists in terms of the package deal. But it should be similar to Timo Werner's 180 to 200,000 a week, of course. That's what I expect to see for Kai Havertz. Anything more than that would be very crazy. I don't expect it to be about 300 to 350 a week. No way Chelsea will be paying that money and getting that wage at this club to ruin the future of players signing new deals, etc. So let's wait for more stories on that. Now, of course, Angelo from Sky Sport has news saying that Bayer Leverkusen are trying to replace Kai Havertz already with Patrick Schick. Hopefully I pronounced it right. I'm not going to act like I know this player, but that's what's being said to replace Kai Havertz. Chelsea have offered around 80 million euros for Havertz and will try to get this deal sorted in the next few days. Now, Fabrizio Romano came out immediately saying Chelsea and Bayer Leverkusen are still in talks for the player. The player is pushing. The two clubs had a contact also on Monday, which was 2 days ago. There's a distance of 20 million euros between Chelsea's first bid and Bayer's Leverkusen's price tag. Chelsea are also going to use add-ons as part of the deal. Then we had further updates from Jacob. Jacob came out saying, reporting with Fabrizio Romano, of course, Chelsea's latest offer that was rejected was 65 million euros, which is £58.6 million, plus 15 million add-ons, according to these two journalists. So, of course, Bayer Leverkusen want 80 million up front with any add-ons after that. But Chelsea want to give that first bid, see whether they accept as much as possible. Bayer Leverkusen, of course, need to sell the player. The guy's got 2 years left. Anyone that comes in next season will get him on the cheap, of course. So Chelsea are trying to offer. I think Chelsea will come to the middle between the 80 and 60. I think they'll come to about 65, 70 million pounds probably at max before giving the add-on. So that's what I believe will happen. As I said yesterday, would be 10 days to go. We've got 9 days before Bayer Leverkusen's pre-season starts. They'll probably do a few tests as well, which means he might need to quarantine if anything does happen to anyone around as well. There's going to be a lot of requirements around that, so Chelsea would want to get this deal sorted. We've got our season starting very soon as well in September. The players are currently on a break, an extra week break because of the Champions League campaign. Hopefully they're all ready very soon. They're expected to come back to Cobham on Friday for a few tests, health issues, etc., to make sure everything's fine for the next season. But Kai Havertz will be a Chelsea player. It's just a matter of when. Can we get it done by tomorrow, the next day, 48 hours, 72 hours, 100 hours, 200 hours? We shall see how long it takes, but it will be done. But it's not confirmed like many people are saying, so I don't want to sell you guys lies, but we will get there 100%. Now, of course, we're linked with another goalkeeper, Sergio Romero from Manchester United. Chelsea, Leeds and Everton are interested in signing this goalkeeper from Manchester United, of course, according to Daily Star. Now, as a second choice, it makes sense. Premier League experience, a lot younger than Caballero, I believe. Hopefully I'm not wrong there. And Caballero has been here for a few years. He's very good at penalty stopping, of course. But other than that, I don't really feel confident in him. I wanted our second goalkeeper to provide that competition for the first choice keeper. Now, as we know, Fabrizio Romano has said Kepa won't be the goalkeeper next season, which means we have plans for a new goalkeeper. It won't be Oblak, won't be Ter Stegen, of course, probably be Onana or Pope. I've asked you guys many times, let me know what keeper you want to see here next season. I believe it's going to be Pope, but Onana makes the more sense in terms of the price tag. Champions League experience, but Pope has that Premier League experience. So if Romero comes in, then I hope he provides that strong competition. We need that strong second keeper. Foster was linked a few days ago, so I will keep tabs on this topic and I'll keep you guys up to date. But also, there's some interesting interview from Jose Gimenez, Atletico Madrid centre-back, that you guys have been asking for updates. Very, very interesting words that he's come out. He spoke to ESPN yesterday and he said that he would love to have played with Frank Lampard back in the days. He used to watch Chelsea. And it's typical, like all the players that we see now were basically watching Chelsea's successful years in terms of course, winning the Champions League, get the semi-finals a few times, well not a few times, a lot of times, the finals twice of course, but we were very dominant in Europe where we've either been cheated or unlucky. Like United final was unlucky, Barca cheated against us 2009, the ghost goal against Liverpool, you know, we've made it there a few times. So a lot of players look up to Chelsea and they love Frank Lampard, and this just shows you how Frank Lampard was so influential in this Chelsea team and how much, you know, football mindset he has, not just as a player but as a manager and even as a pundit. He was very good to listen to compared to most pundits that we listen to. Very boring, say the same recycled stuff, nothing special. Frank Lampard as a player knew what he was talking about. You know, sometimes Gary Neville talks like that as well, but sometimes he goes off track as well. But Lampard, when he came in for BT Sport, I personally felt there's a lot more to listen to and understand from Frank Lampard. So I'm not surprised that Jose, you know, loves his hero Frank Lampard. Could he still join Chelsea? I'm not sure. The release clause kind of puts me off around £100 million or over £100 million, which doesn't make sense. He's kind of injury prone as well, so we want someone to step in straight away. But as I said way before, we need to sell players before we sign a left back, a defender, which means signing Ben Chilwell means we need to sell Emerson at least. Signing Declan Rice could mean sell Christensen or Rudiger. Signing Jose Gimenez means getting rid of 2 defenders. We shall see how it all works out very soon, which is why I asked you guys, can we get everything done in one window? Can we actually sell every single deadwood in this team in one window in the next few weeks? Because we want it to be sorted before the season starts. So we don't want to ruin our season start by getting players in and out and, you know, affecting the morale of the dressing room. Let's be realistic. So can we get it done in August, September? Or do we have to wait across 2 windows like Liverpool have done with Van Dijk and Alisson? So let's see what happens to Chelsea. I believe, you know, we will get a defender and goalkeeper. It's just a matter of when rather than if. That's all it is. So Jose Gimenez, of course, let's see what happens. Now, David Alaba has been linked with Chelsea. Same with Manchester United. Sky Sports have come out and said that in the next fortnight, or within the next fortnight, Bayern Munich will hold talks about his future. Apparently he wants to leave. Of course, the new boy from Canada, Alphonso Davies, is fantastic. You know, the game against Barcelona just showed what he's capable, why he's going to be world class. A very, very special player. I wish we had him at Chelsea. But this guy, he's going to the very top. And of course, Alaba has been played in different positions. Left back, centre back, he can adapt to everything. But it looks like his Bayern future could be at risk, of course, in terms of long run. And he wants to be playing first team football every single game. So he might be looking for a move. We were linked with this player in January when we got announced that we'll be playing Bayern Munich. But he got taken off straight away. His agent came out and said there's no interest to Premier League or Chelsea. But Sky Sports are saying this now in terms of, yes, in the next, you know, fortnight, that Bayer Leverkusen, what am I talking about? I'm thinking about Kai Havertz for some reason, man. But Bayern Munich might not get, you know, the future sorted for Alaba, so there could be a small chance that he could join the Premier League, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's United. It will be good to see better players come to the Premier League to make this, you know, league a lot more competitive compared to what we've been seeing in Champions League, because our teams have let us down. And Beppe taking the mick out of all of us in Farmers League and all that stuff. So English teams need to get back up there. I don't want any of them to win except Chelsea, of course, but I want them to be competing up there to help us, you know, making sure English teams are back up there. Because remember back in the days how it was: United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. Of course, Arsenal never won it and they never done well, but they were always competing. You know, they've been unlucky a few times, like against Barcelona, where Van Persie got a red card for kicking the ball when it was offside, which was very surprising. But as we know, Barcelona, UEFA Loaner, it happens, you know what I mean. But I don't know why I went off topic, but that's all your Chelsea news as always, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions on each I speak up. Big up everyone that's been supporting the channel. The views, the likes, the comments, everything's popping, man. All Chelsea says, I'm out. Peace.